Hey camp families, Steve Haynes here. I wanted to come before you today in video and not in email because I truthfully wanted to feel more personal than just another inbox item for you. I wanted you to see and hear me, but I will also put all these details that I speak about here and more on the website for those of you who don't want to look at me and listen to me on video. I want to first say thank you for the emails, the texts, phone calls from those of you who have questioned and begged and pleaded and urged us to open up camp this summer. I know not everyone would feel the same way, but your urging meant a lot to me and has helped really sustain me through this time. I don't have to tell you, this has been a few of the strangest months any of us have ever lived. Some like it to the movie Groundhog Day. I don't know about you, but I have occasionally lost track of what day it is. The day of the week, it seems to be often determined by whether or not it's a shower day or a laundry day. And I've had to modify that because sometimes those events, 4 and 5 days happen in between, and that also wasn't a good thing. I also plead guilty as charged that I have worn my pajama pants way too late in the day during quarantine. And like many others, I too have come close to finishing all of Netflix with binge after binge. It's been tough. And you know, when all this started, I heard on the news that I was to fatten the curve. So, you know what? I did my part like a rock star. I got my hands on every little bit of comfort food I could before realizing they said to flatten the curve. Well, it was too late then. I realized that the 19 after the COVID-19 was really how many pounds I would put on from my binge eating through quarantine. For all those reasons and more, it's crucial that I get back to the activity and the fun of doing what I love, and that's the summer camp schedule. I want to say to all the parents that each of you have probably secured Parent of the Year awards from your own kids. You know, whether you realize it or not, the heroic work that you have been doing is the same work that we do at camp, right? Because over the past 2 months, you have, mastered every single camp job that we do here at summer camp, right? You've served as counselor, you've served as activity leader, you've led the arts and crafts, you have served as the program director, you've done the job of the executive director, you've done the job of the camp nurse and the camp cook, and even the game referee when things got out of hand with the COVID crazies, right? To add on to that, you also became a homeschool teacher and tried to maintain whatever, virtual work and productivity you could for your own business. So I know I've heard from some that you're doing your Zoom conference call and the Nerf bullets come bouncing off the computer as you're in the middle of friendly fire. I know what that's like. My office, I've moved that to the dining room after 3 weeks in the kitchen and realized I needed to move myself around a little bit. So it's been a lot for all of us to deal with. I've spent a lot of the past few weeks calling and speaking to some of my camp owner competitors in the day camp industry. And I've, pleasantly uncovered a new forged friendship that has emerged as together we discuss how to safely bring back our essential childcare and emotional support services that we do for kids at summer. Camp provides the emotional care as our children struggle with being stuck in quarantine and being out of school, away from their friends for nearly 3 months. My decision to open camp will not be supported by everyone. I respect whatever decision you choose. Each of us coexists with risk every day, and like any other part of life, camp is not exempt from risk. Each parent You will determine your personal level of risk, and whatever you decide, we will be here this summer or for many summers in the future when you need us. We want you to have a peace of mind that when your children are with us, that they would be in the safest place they could be. And that is your respected choice. I'm not trying to dissuade or convince you to feel or act in any way contrary to how you may feel. My goal is to simply share why we have chosen to operate camp and how we plan to do it. So if you're looking for reassurance or affirmation, then by all means, please continue watching. But if hearing the following reasons would simply frustrate or anger you because you don't feel comfortable sending your kids to camp, well, please don't watch. You can turn me off now or at any time in the video. I don't want you to, be angry or frustrated with me because of our choice. And I will not be angry or frustrated with you for your choice. Have pride that the choice to attend or not to attend camp is yours and yours alone, and it's not forced on you by anyone. I think that's special. The next section video really shares a little bit about the history of camp and how connection and social distancing are going to work trying to find that coexistence this summer. That's section 2.